हाय हेलो सत श्री अकाल, यू ऑल आर वाचिंग पंजाब केसरी। वैसे आज बड़े फक्र और बड़े गर्व की बात है मेरे लिए और बड़ा अच्छा महसूस होता है। क्यों? क्योंकि मैं हूं नमिता सचदेव और मेरे साथ हैं बहुत ही टैलेंटेड सोनाली सचदेव। यस, खूब जमता है रंग जब बैठते हैं हम दोनों। सो मैम वेलकम पंजाब केसरी नवोदय टाइम्स। कैसे हो आप?
बस ठीक ठाक. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर हैविंग मी.
So we have seen you playing so many characters, so many roles in Indian TV serials and then in Bollywood films, and now that you are doing a play on a very different concept, मतलब प्यार में भी artificial intelligence आ सकता है, ये मैंने कभी नहीं सोचा था. So how was being a part of it?
Oh, it was fantastic. We shot this quite some time ago, but and like you're saying, it's essentially the whole format is such कि आप एक play plan करते हो.
हाँ,
There's a script, you plan it exactly like a play and you perform it like a play, and it's shot on film. But it's
okay.
shot within that particular. It's almost as if you have just one location to go on changing. So
हम्म,
that's the challenge of bringing this to
हाँ,
the format. Uh, it's I mean Pygmalion as a play has been, there have been so many versions. कितने लोगों ने अपना version बनाया. So this is a very different version set in the future, in the
हम्म,
2030s, 2000 and maybe 2000 late 30s, I would say.
हम्म,
But very beautifully written.
हाँ,
Uh, you know, very nicely on the side of it without being patronizing or without shoving it into your face. बहुत अच्छी तरह से दिखाया गया है कि if we don't correct ourselves, what the world will be, you know.
हाँ,
And it's a Delhi based, yeah, it's a Delhi based story. So what Delhi will be in late 2030s or 2040, and then the status of women, what people think, what the world is like there.
हम्म,
It's very beautifully done. And also ki love means so many things to so many different people, and each character has a very nice take on it, just taking the story forward. Nobody is saying anything about it, but as an audience, you, because every character is so beautifully nuanced, you
absolutely.
get a lot of perspectives just watching it.
So I'll come to those perspective, but I would say कि the story has a little effect of Indians will always be Indians, irrespective of the fact that artificial intelligence has taken us so much forward, and we will be what we are.
But why Indians? Yeah, the whole world is like that. Everybody will be
Absolutely.
like that. I mean, so we are no different, I think, than anybody else. Everybody is making the same mistakes. ऐसा नहीं है that we are better at making mistakes or less.
Obviously, we are humans, and we all are tend to make mistakes. We are made like that, no? So
Yeah.
mistakes
No,
will
no, yeah. Whether we can course correct, that's the question. And
happen.
yeah, I think people are becoming more and more aware. So I think it's all good.
May I ask, how did love happen to you?
Love happen in real life or the play?
Both. Both.
Both. Okay. So real life was very easy actually. I fell in love with my best friend from college.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and we were both studying dentistry, and we fell in love in at the end of the first year, I think. So we did 5 years of dental college together, and then I think our parents thought that it's time that they got us engaged because we were going away to do our masters, and they didn't trust कि पता नहीं दूसरे शहर में जाके क्या ये दोनों करेंगे. So they got us officially engaged,
विश्वास
and
इशू पहले
हाँ,
पेरेंट्स को विश्वास
हाँ,
ट्रस्ट इश्यूज.
no, our parents, I mean, after the first year, second year only, it had become quite obvious that, I mean, his parents like me, my parents liked him. It was, I don't think they would have let us break up also. They liked each other, My parents liked him so much, and I was so much a part of their family. So, yeah. So, love has been, touchwood, a very easy blessing in my life, and it still goes just like that. It's effortless.
नजर
Thank
उतार ली मैंने.
you. Thank you, Chaitanya.
How I how did this love happen to you, the play?
So I was approached to do it, and there were a couple of other scripts also in the same format. A lot of theatre was being made into this format by Subodh and Nandita Das at that point, and a lot of other people. And this story, it just somehow worked such that I had that many days off in between two projects, and I met Karan, who's the director, and there was an instant connect. I mean, the way he narrated it, the script, and the way he wanted to do it. it was so beautiful. I had to be a part of it. So it all came together very nicely.
अच्छा, if I may ask, ma'am, like how and when did you get inclined towards theater? Like पहले आपने भी theater काफी किया हुआ है, so that's what I want to ask you.
Yeah, I mean, I think that was the first medium that I was introduced to as a professional actor also, and as a semi-professional actor also. I
Mm-hmm.
while I was in school, I did and right after early college in Bombay College, Junior College. So in the 11th, 12th, I'd done a couple of semi-professional plays.
Okay.
Then once I started dentistry, theater kind of took a back seat, acting took a back seat. But I used to dance professionally. So I was teaching for Shamak, dancing for him, all that while I was doing my dentistry, while I was studying.
Mm-hmm.
So I was always a part of the theater scene. Like we would do weekend theater, we would be the dancers, and so always been connected to that world. And then finished my dentistry, finished post graduation. Then I came back into acting post all that. So
Oh,
then the first thing I did was a play called The Vagina Monologues, and that
oh
I did
wow.
for 14 years. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, very comfortable with theater as such. Yeah.
Hmm. Being like being into theater for such a long time, you have spent into theater. So many of the nuances in acting comes from theater. Like if you talk about method acting, I won't understand what method acting is, but I am sure you understand with what exactly is that. Because theater artists, I think, are a bit different from what the other actors do, है ना? In terms of
Yeah.
performances as well. So how would you differentiate that? Would you?
I don't think I should. I think it's very patronizing to say. I think any medium that you work hard at,
Hmm.
acting is about just reaching the deepest portion of yourself and bringing it out as honestly as the
Yeah.
character would. Uh, I think any honest actor gets it. It's not necessary to have a theater background. I think theater, what it does help you with is the ease of improvisation. Like if things
Yes.
are going wrong, how to correct them on that because everything is live and you have control over that. It teaches
There are
you
no.
how to live with a character longer. So because you have to, if you're playing the same character over 4 years and you have breaks in between, how to get back into that character very easily. So teaches you different things. But ऐसा नहीं है कि if you've not done that, these days people are doing so much good work without having a background in theater. They come so prepared as good actors, having done enough acting courses in film or in so many other, small workshops of different kinds. So yeah, I don't think it's necessary that everyone who does theater becomes a good actor. And I don't think that everyone who has not done theater also is not necessarily a good actor.
Hmm. So now, once again, doing a theater show from Z Theater, it's like I believe going to the nostalgia, है ना?
Yes,
Back
yes,
in the old.
yes.
What do you most of those days, and now how has theater been evolved? I would like to ask you.
This was a different platform for theater because this we
Okay.
knew it was always going to be shot. You
Okay.
rehearse it like a play, but then
Mhm.
you shoot it like a film. So
Oh,
it's
okay. That's
keeping in mind the reservations of theaters. The set is one particular set. So even when
uh,
you see all those technical things that are put on when you see it, I don't want to give too much away, but that's all a part of anything. It's actually
uh,
a play that is being captured in its
wow.
true. Yeah. Uh, so the elements
Thank you.
of theater were rehearsing, getting a feel of it, doing it at one go, having very long one shots. But we
Uh,
knew that it was going to be shot like a film. So it's a very different, it's an in-between format.
वेरी नाइस तो वही आई बिलीव जिस तरह से आपने बताया कि इफ इट्स शॉट ऑन द सेट दे वर लाइक नॉट ऑफ मोर ऑफ रीटेक सो मोर ऑथेंटिसिटी कम्स एज अ प्ले है ना इवन इफ इट्स
Yes,
बीन शॉट ऑन कैमरा व्हाट डू यू से
absolutely. 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 And having rehearsed it and broken it down like a play, doing all the exercises that you do before you actually start working on a play. So we did it like that.
हाँ वैसे व्हाट डू यू एंजॉय मोर डूइंग बॉलीवुड फिल्म्स टीवी और लाइक थिएटर
I love acting. So it doesn't matter. And also it depends on what role I'm doing where. So,
हाँ
yeah, it's not, I just love acting. It doesn't matter where, what. And there's
एब्सोल्युटली आप
different. Of course, over the years, I've learned how to manipulate my craft for each of the different mediums. So
Uh-huh.
once you do that, then you become very comfortable in all. So it's been quite a pleasure actually learning.
So if you like go back, or you like imagine yourself long back, or like if someone asks you to ki there's one thing that you would like to say to your younger self when you were doing theater, or you came into acting, then what would it be? Since you're timeless, वैसे तो
Be brave. It's going to work out.
क्या बात है, वेरी नाइस वेरी नाइस. एब्सोल्युटली. मतलब अभी अगर मैं बात करती हूँ, ओटीटी प्लेटफॉर्म्स जो है काफी ज्यादा इन हो रहे हैं ना. डिजिटल इज द नीड ऑफ द आवर. आई हैव नॉट
Yes.
सीन यू एक्सप्लोर मच ऑन ओटीटी, बट येट यू आर कमिंग ऑन धीरे धीरे करके. सो व्हाई इज
Yeah.
दैट लाइक पर्टिकुलर चॉइस दैट यू डोंट वांट टू डू दैट?
No choice. In fact, I'm doing quite a lot of OTT. I think a lot of it is shot but not yet out. And yeah, I'm doing. I mean, of course, I'd like to do more. I always want to do more. But yeah, there is enough of it coming out.
बट एज एन एक्टर आई बिलीव इट्स अ वेरी प्रेशराइजिंग जॉब. मतलब लाइक हर वक्त आपको कुछ ना कुछ करते रहना है, आपको पिक्चर में रहना है, और अगर आप कुछ कर रहे हो ना, तभी लोग आपको ज्यादा रिकॉग्नाइज भी करते हैं. सो इस तरह का जो प्रेशर रहता है, मतलब यू टेक इट पॉजिटिवली और यू टेक इट इन अ नेगेटिव सेंस?
I don't feel the pressure because there's nowhere I want to reach. I'm already where I want to be. So, I mean, and I choose the jobs I want to do. And I make the best of that. So there is no, for me, in fact, sometimes I feel I should feel a little pressure, then I'll push myself a little more. But
अच्छा.
yeah, but I'm not in that, so far touch wood, the universe has been kind, given me lot of things that I wanted to do. And so, yeah, I don't feel it.
Achha, one thing that I love the most about you when you're on screen is off screen also, that you're so
Yeah.
effortless. Ease that you come in with, for your viewers is just commendable. I would say, as Dr. Shilpa Thakkar also, when we see you in Bahu or Baby, or in any of the Bollywood movie, if I talk about Tare Zameen Par, then you played the teacher's character where. So all of this comes with so much in a so much effortless manner. That is also like, I think it takes a lot of effort to do that, no?
Yeah. Yes, so it's a fallacy to say effortless acting is without effort. No, it's maximum effort. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, but that's just, that requires effort, but that's the part that I like. Like where you're telling me the reason I don't want to reach anywhere is because I like the job. After that, I let it go. Means I like the work part of it. I like to get into the character. I like to perform the character. I like to travel that journey. Then after that, adulation, appreciation, if it comes, it's a welcome thing. But that's not really what drives me. It's all the background stuff that's more exciting to me. Making a real connection, actually feeding off very good actors, actually living a different life, actually uh, trying to get a different perspective or being a very different person from who I am, cutting off all my conditioning. So yeah, I like all of that.
Very nice, so beautiful. In fact, when you do so many characters on screen and when you're doing work from such a long time, is there any way out? How do you choose your scripts now?
No, I just go by instinct and gut.
Acha.
I mean, and now I've become a little smarter. I think, but that smartness is more subconscious.
Okay.
Like, I know very, very quickly what I don't want to do. It's the ones that are in between that I'm saying, should I actually, put myself out for this? And we choose, I mean, as actors, I think, at least as character actors, we choose different jobs for different reasons. So it's not practical. So some you do for the money, some you do for because you want to work with a certain person, some you do for just the pleasure of it. So you go by gut. And the ones that you absolutely don't want to do, those are the easiest no's. It's the in-between ones that you have to think about and say, I'm going to give X number of days. Is it worth my time in terms of that or the effort? And then you take a call for whatever reasons. It could be something as simple as I just want to see how this set functions. And I have a lot of inspiring filmmakers whose minds I would love to go into. So then I love working with them just for that that pleasure of understanding where they're coming from. So, yeah.
Who are like your favorite one, filmmakers or directors?
I have lots, yeah. I have lots. I don't make me name people, but I love working with all of Zoya's things because I feel she comes with
Oh,
a lot of freshness of thought. I love Bijoy Namer. He's given me some very crazy things. I'm
wow.
doing a Kedarnath with Abhishek. Amir and Amol, of course, during Tare Zameen Par. I mean, they're brilliant. So it's Sujoy Ghosh. I did a thing with him in typewriter. That was fantastic. Uh, just lots. I have lots of other directors who have made smaller things, and just the way they think, the way they run it's all, each person is so different, and what they bring to the as the captain of the ship, what they bring to a set is very different, and energy. So it's nice to feed off different people, I think.
Definitely. You have said अपने previous answer में कि we character actors. I believe personally that actors should be actors. There's no character like thing because even if Salman or Amir are playing on screen, they are playing a character. So there's nothing like character actors. I think you all are actors, है ना?
So when I'm saying character actors, it's because we have the privilege, sometimes we have the advantage of having uh, less of a commitment to a project, so we can afford to take more at a particular time. That's what I mean. So you
हाँ.
can, in a month, you can balance it out for yourself. You can do some for your soul and some for your bread, etc. You know,
And in
and
time, I think character is really important when it comes to any story. Each and every character.
I think so. I mean that, and luckily now most other people think so also. It never used to be like that 20 years ago, but now I think it is changing. Everybody, you know, I think it's all about the story now, which is interesting. Finally.
Coming coming to the perspective of love, relationship, emotions that are there in the play Love, what are your thoughts on it? What do you have to say about that?
Oh, I think it's a beautiful take on love because it's a very different perspective. There are uh, about 7 of us in the play. Okay,
Hmm.
of which I primarily have worked with 3 a lot, and there've been one scene with the others, but
Huh?
because it's been characterized, and because the story is about love and expectations and uh, of everybody, every single character has a certain motivation based on this. You realize
Uh,
how differently people look and how differently people react to things, and
hmm.
how what are the different things people want. Like it can be a
Hmm.
very small thing, like a mother will want just something very different from her child, from what her child wants.
Absolutely.
So
Bilkul.
it's very beautifully, and everybody's motivations are very well, are very justified in their own way. So it's very nice.
Obviously, each person is different, of their wants and their desires are also different.
But to see it like this is nice. I mean, if you see, I don't want to give away too much, but I want you to watch it. Please watch it because it is so beautifully written and it is so beautifully made.
Very, very nice. It is already released or it's going to get released?
It is on DTH, yeah. It had one release on Tata Sky. Now it's got a new release on Airtel now.
Okay, wow. So I'll be looking forward to watch it, especially you in
Please,
that.
please look for, and please let me know what you think.
Definitely, yes, I'll be giving it to you. And I know I always love for whatever you do
Also,
on. So yes.
thank you. Thank you.
Much, ma'am, for
What?
talking to me. Such honor. Yes.
Thank you. And you made the interview so much fun.
Oh, thank you so much, ma'am. It's really coming from you means it's an appreciation. So thank you so much.
See you.
Bye bye. Take care.